Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa Forziat. I'm a keynote speaker, and this is the Doughnut Word of the Week. This is the segment where I bring you a delicious donut and a word to inspire you each week, meaning I get to eat donuts. That was really the motivation for this segment. And I get to feature donut shops that I like or that I want to try. And so this week, I'm going to do another donut from Sidecar Doughnuts. There are many locations throughout California, and I picked the one in Manhattan Beach. I got this lovely half dozens box so you can kind of tell what I've got prepped for the weeks ahead. Um, it's a heavy box because there's some really heavy donuts inside of it, and it's time for me to bust out one that I can only imagine what this experience is going to be like. I'm really building this up for you because it's been built up for me. What am I holding in my hands? This is the chocolate chunk cookie donut. Okay. I I don't even know how to express to you how excited I am about this. Okay, so we've got chocolate chip cookie dough, creme fraiche on the top here. And they say baked chocolate chip cookie crumble, which I think is what I'm looking at on the top. You can see it's decorated with that on the top. Um, and there's like a glaze going on the top of it, this chocolate glaze. This actually, interestingly enough, is one of the lighter donuts that I think I've held so far from Sidecar Doughnuts. But that doesn't make me any less happy to eat it, okay? But before I do, what is the donut word of the week, you may be asking? It's curious. I'm curious what this donut is going to taste like. You may be curious about something else. I think being curious is a good quality for us. I think it asks us to raise questions around us and the world around us. I think it it lets us examine other options, other ways to get things done, new paths. Even if you're happy with what you're doing, who knows? Maybe there's an improvement to be made, or maybe there's something else you can try, or you never know what's around the next corner just because you've been going around this corner all the time. So, curious is, I think, a fun word to examine, to explore. And what if we tried to do a little bit more of that this week? So, the donut word of the week, of course, is curious. Now, you'll notice that I held off breaking open this donut until after I held up the donut word of the week because I was afraid this would be a hot mess. Okay, let's just see what happens when I break this. It is going to be a mess. Oh, okay. Here we go. The creme fraiche does not know what to do with itself. It is just gonna, oh boy. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought might happen. This is a less creme fraiche on it now than there was a moment ago, but still very exciting. Easily the messiest split apart sidecar donut situation I've had so far in this journey. But the question is, what does it taste like? Let's get a little piece with creme fraiche on it here. My goodness, that creme fraiche has a really interesting flavor. Hmm. You know, this has been a very exciting experience. I don't know if I actually got cookie dough in that, but I'm going to keep trying more of it until I find some. That is the mission I am on as soon as I finish this video. So remember, donut word of the week, curious. Enjoy that one, everybody. Bye.